lovelies. Welcome to BoldlyHer25, where faith speaks louder, healing runs deeper, and women rise stronger. If you're a woman who's walking through delay, doubt, or destiny, you're in the right place. Today, meet 6 women of the Bible who prove that God uses the bold, the broken, and the brave. Number 1, Sarah, faith in delay. Sarah waited decades for her promise, laughed in disbelief, but when the time was right, she gave birth to purpose. Sarah reminds us that delay is not denial. Even when your faith feels tired, God is still working. Genesis 21 verse 1 says, "The Lord did for Sarah what he had promised." Number 2, Ruth, favor in faithfulness. Ruth lost her husband, her home, and her comfort, but never her loyalty. Ruth clung to what was right, and that led her to redemption. Ruth reminds us that you don't need a platform to be seen. Just stay faithful in the field. God's favor will find you there. Ruth 1 verses 16 says, "Where you go, I will go. Your God will be my God." Number 3, Deborah, courage to lead. Deborah was a prophet, a judge, a warrior, and a mother in Israel. While men hesitated, she arose. She didn't need permission. She had a word from God. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. Just be obedient. Deborah reminds us today that a woman who walks in God's wisdom and leads with fearless faith can still shake nations and bring peace in her time. Judges 5 verses 7. Village life ceased until I, Deborah, arose. Number 4, Esther, boldness for purpose. Esther hid her identity until purpose called her forward. Esther stood in royal boldness and saved a nation. Fear whispered, "Stay silent," but destiny said, "This is your moment," and she rose. Esther reminds us today that when a woman embraces her purpose with boldness, she can shift the destiny of generations with just one act of courage. Esther 4 verses 14 says, "Perhaps you were born for such a time as this." Number 5, Mary, surrender brings miracles. Mary wasn't rich, she wasn't famous, just a young girl with a pure heart and a yes that changed everything. Mary teaches us that the willing make room for the miraculous. It's not about being qualified, it's about being available. Luke 1 verse 38 says, "Be it unto me according to your word." Number 6, Rahab, redemption in the risk. Rahab was labeled, judged, overlooked, but not by God. Rahab risked everything for a faith she barely knew. One scarlet rope of obedience rewrote her story and made her part of Jesus' lineage. Rahab reminds us that your past doesn't disqualify you, it prepares you. Joshua 2 verses 11 says, "The Lord your God, He is God in heaven above and on earth below." These were ordinary women, widows, warriors, worshippers, and risk takers. But when they believed God, history shifted. So the next time you wonder if your story matters, remember, so did Sarah's, so did Ruth's, so did yours. Thank you for spending this faith-filled time with me. May the faith of Sarah, the loyalty of Ruth, the courage of Deborah, the boldness of Esther, the surrender of Mary, and the redemption of Rahab live in you today. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. And you are never too broken to be used by God. Keep rising, woman of faith, because when God writes your story, no chapter is ever wasted. Until next time, stay strong, stay blessed, and stay bold.